Microphone check. Man, my leg was throbbing. Man, I came back from the VA and had like pain management, but they only do like shots. I call one of them. They only do shots and ablation in the back and everything. So, um, and which is actually good news. It's but long story short, I ran out of oxycontin, but sort of okay with it because I don't want it in my system, and anything that's in my system that makes me like tired, I don't like it, you know? I mean, so I'm trying to like not have any kind of medication at all. I don't like chemicals in my body, period. I like to be clear of mind and thought all the time, you know? I'm a small guy, you know? I'm talking about here I am, you know what I'm saying, in Jersey and Seaside. I'm 120, 130 pounds. I deal with people, grown adults and shit like that. You know, I always need to be clear of mind, you know what I'm saying? Just common sense. There's other reasons besides that, but anyways, you know. But I went there and they don't do pain medication, don't do meds. So I was like, all right, cool. So I only have like 3 or 4 left, so I'll take one. I was just laying there, I was in my leg, and you know what I mean? But okay. But I have to go down there and see ortho, but that's on the military side, not on the VA side. So you got two sides: Veterans Administration and military or whatever. Either way, and they don't really communicate all that well. And I was in active duty, so it's a little, and I know the attitude towards reservists and National Guard and civilians. You know, it's just like they always try to come in and get free shit. I mean, and they could get it or whatever, but it's prioritized and everything. And so I know that whole culture and everything. And I had a meeting and I had an appointment, my fault, and I missed it because I had 2 appointments on the same time. And then trying to get another one being in the VA now is just like impossible because they prioritize like active duty. And so, but I know if I show up, they'll give it to me because they're like, oh, okay, and it's stable, whatever, And he had the broken leg, Um, but I haven't been down there because I know it'll be a whole day thing because I don't have an appointment, so they got to squeeze me in or give me an appointment. But I don't know if they'll give me an appointment the next day or squeeze me in. So it'll be like a whole day thing, and I just never got around to it. So I have to go down there and I'll get to ortho. So it's this whole big. But I'm fully covered. I have 100%. I get everything. I'm talking about and more. They push everything that I need. This is my mask. It keeps my hair out of my face. But anyways, I'm good. Feel it now. I mean, it's manageable. You don't want to take pain medication where it completely takes it away. But anyways, I see. I could walk, but damn, like hardware in my leg. This is like fuck. So that's why I gotta make the appointment at the VA. I mean, at Tripler, military place, just so they could rip it out. But I don't need professional advice. But went down there, and the good advice, the good news was my spine perfect. Talking about I have like no pagedic bone or whatever. It's just my arms and my legs, whatever. So, and that's what makes my metabolism so quick. My bone like break down, rebuild, break down. So I take calcium all the time, and that's what makes me like always warm to the touch. Like I could be like in 50, 40 degree weather. I could be in like 30 degree. If it's 30 degrees and it's still, boom, I'm like warm to the touch still. You know what I mean? It's crazy. But there's a price to that, so it's not like, oh yeah, like I have more blood vessels in my bone, so and that parts of the bone compressing it's super strong, but this way it's like 80% strength, so and it's scattered and it sort of moves and it's not consistent, you know what I mean? So it breaks down, rebuilds, and it sort of moves along. So what happens, the pagedic bone is sort of stretched out the length of my bone. Here's my bone. So this way, sort of randomly moved across the whole bone or whatever. Um, and weightlifting, and then had like a complication from another surgery. So I had a quality of life cosmetic ankle surgery, and so that probably like was hitting on the hammer or whatever on the table probably just gave me a little stress fracture. No way he could have known that because he treated me like I had normal bones and everything. And then weightlifting, just constantly just doing leg extensions, racking the machine. The most, boom, 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 create a stress fracture. And then I was like, fuck it, took off sprinting, elongated that fracture, and then went around the corner, caught myself on the rug, and just torqued it. And that torque, that force, just broke it. So, but anyway, just compounding things, whatever. That's one in a million things to break my leg. So, that's what it is. So I'm all right. Get back to the gym soon. Start working out. But I need to like walk to hustle to I do real estate. I just constantly moving. And having any kind of medication in me that just makes me tired is just going to kill my productivity. You know what I mean? It's just like you want to show up in a conversation, be like, "Hey, what's up?" Blah 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 blah. Be like, oh, "What?" You know what I mean? This is it. Just how can you meet and greet people one or the other on macro level? People cool with you, they don't care, you know what I'm saying? But they don't know you, you gotta show who you are. Just be yourself, natural, have that, hype energy and everything, you know what I'm saying? So I don't want to have pain medications in my body, my natural self. But what was I talking about? Oh, so I'm looking at everything that's happening in Ukraine. And I'm trying to look for patterns and everything else like this. And and I was just like, these guys, I don't know. Are these people always, these Russians always attacking at night? Like, are they always attacking at night? I was like, motherfuckers, they must have like night vision goggles on the thing. But like, okay, there's all like they could see all the heat signatures and everything, and they could just go, just gun everybody down and shit like that. I'm like, fuck. You know what I'm saying? They don't know that they could see you, you can't see them. And you just picked up a rifle and everything. Oh, I'm talking about? It's just like, so I'm thinking to myself, like, you got to prioritize what you give to people, weapons, obviously. But on there's got to be night vision goggles somewhere in that priority tree, whatever you got, if there is one, body armor. Don't worry, Germany got the helmets down, so, don't, should be like, hey, Germany, throw me down some fucking night vision goggles on top of those helmets. What's up? Makes sense though, right? Like it'd be nice to see these fuckers to kill them, you know. It's like I need to see the motherfuckers to shoot them, you know. I'm just saying because soon I'm just saying it's not really an issue now. The lights are on. I'm telling you, the power goes out. You're gonna need those night vision goggles, man. But the same. This is my opinion. That's what I was thinking about. Always attacking at night, man. Gotta own that night, right? Don't want them to own that night. You turn the tables on them, right? So I mean, you got weapons, body armor, night vision goggles, helmets, and all that. The accessories to fight. And then once you get that down at a certain threshold that you're comfortable with, then the vehicles, you know, the fighting vehicles and everything, you know. So you want to even out the playing field, take out their vehicles, you know, have those weaponry, and then you could be mobile, have your vehicles, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know. So hopefully they're throwing shit over, but hopefully it gets organized. You know, what's working, what's doing this. You know, how is everything playing out? You know, I'm talking about. But I did notice these fuck. I mean, that's what it seems to me. You know, what I'm saying they're always coming at night and shit. You know, so and they're like, I know they're stopping them at certain places, like not just stopping them, they're retreating and shit in certain places. You know, and they're following it up and everything, but you know, it's like that makes sense. You know, you want them to regroup and come back at you. I guess the only thing that's pretty typical and you know, historically, whatever, right? But either when you're attacking, just make sure it's organized as possible, because they'll take advantage of that if you're all spread out, because it won't be this concerted effort as it was in the initial attack, right? Because you know, you counterattacked and whatever, and this, you know, or if you have to retreat, make sure it's a organized retreat as possible. So if, just in case there's an opportunity, you could rally back up and push back, you know, and everything like that. But I don't know. I don't want to be like saying, as you know, that's just historically stuff. I don't want to be getting into specific things. I don't fucking know. All I know is I see a pattern. They're attacking at night. That's all I'm adding. You know what I'm saying? Everything else, you know what I'm saying? I'm just sort of like, you know, saying some stuff, you know, here and there, you know, talking about. So fucking get people killed and shit. You know, fuck that. But I know it's a bitch. You know, if they could see heat signatures and shit like that, and you can't, well, you need to see heat signatures your fucking self. You know what I'm talking about? So, you're trying to, I just want to throw that out there before I go to sleep. Before you know they knock out all the power and all that other shit. So you got like whatever amount of time to like ask for it to be dropped in or whatever. You know, because probably they're gonna hold the cities and you get all the weaponry there, you know, prioritize, you know, the guns, the body armor, night vision goggles, hold the city centers and whatever areas you can, and then you push out, and then when you're ready to push out, then you can ask like for vehicles and all that other shit, you know what I'm talking about? Because then it becomes, you know, more, you know what I'm saying, it just makes more sense. I mean, you gotta hold, push out, you know what I'm saying? And they're, you know, they're already holding it. Like, and it's crazy too, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just hear about shit. I don't know if this is what happened or whatever, but how I'm reading it is like they're rolling in and they're engaging, right? You know, whatever force there is blocking it. And then the Ukrainians are like at home and they're at work. They're literally at work trying to make a dollar, you know, I'm talking about. And all of a sudden, you know, there's a gun battle and they're like, okay, the regular forces, you know, or that force that was supposed to stop them is engaged and they're shooting from their businesses and from their homes and shit like that. Oh, that shit's crazy, you know what I'm talking about? It's like, fuck. I don't know. That's how I read it. I don't know if they're actually working, but I don't know. Fuck, you know. I need my fucking Starbucks money and shit. I don't know. I don't know. All right. I'm going to sleep. Peace. Own the night. Get night vision goggles.
the rhythm.